For ESPN's Recruiting Nation, I'm Phil Murphy. There's an updated ESPN 300, and among the most talked about topics is newcomer Frank Iverson. The receiver out of Houston debuted at number 89 overall. That's not bad for someone in his first active year of varsity ball. See, Iverson focused on basketball until this season. Now, of his 16 scholarship offers, 13 are from college football teams. Big 12 recruiting reporter Damon Sales wrote a story this week on the trend of basketball prospects having more success on the gridiron. Damon, how common is a story like Iverson's?
You know, it's not as common as you would expect. I had a chance to speak with an associate athletic director for the Dallas School District, and he talked about how spread offenses are becoming more of the norm, and you need playmakers on both sides of the ball. So you need athletes on offense and defense. And I think he hit the nail on the head. When you think about it, basketball players are some of the most athletic individuals in sports. They're long, they're quick, they're bouncy. Most of them are fearless. And these are characteristics every football coach looks for, especially when you're talking about a position like wide receiver. And when you're talking about Iverson, he's 6'7", 220 pounds. He's got offers from Texas A&M, Arkansas, LSU, Florida State. And with his athleticism and soft hands, and with the right coaching, there aren't going to be too many DBs out there who can really contain him at the next level of football.
Damon, you mentioned the athleticism and the soft hands. There are thousands of aspiring college athletes out there. What kind of basketball recruit makes the best football player?
Well, most players, basketball players, are already blessed with good height. But in order to be dominant, in my opinion, you have to be physically and mentally tough, and you have to want to perfect your craft every day. A receiver or a tight end has to make that jug machine his best friend. He needs to build a great relationship with his quarterback. Look at a guy like Mike Evans from Texas A&M, for example. A lot of people thought he played college basketball, and I watched him in AAU. When he played AAU basketball, he was that good. But he played 1 year of high school football. He worked his tail off, and he earned the respect and the trust of Texas A&M. And now in a few years, we'll probably be telling this story while he's catching touchdowns in the NFL.
Yeah, you mentioned Evans. You turn back the clock a little more. LeBron James is an all-state receiver as a sophomore in Ohio, and Allen Iverson still holds the Virginia State record for most interceptions in a game, but neither played football in college. Damon, how many prospects today plan to play both basketball and football at the university level?
Well, if you ask them, they all are going to tell you they're going to play both in college. But the fact of the matter is, it's so taxing to play weeks of football and then turn around and play an even more grueling schedule of basketball at the college level. I remember Texas defensive lineman Jackson Jeffcoat in high school, and he was ridiculously good in both sports. He talked about playing both in college, and he's yet to step foot on a basketball court. It's just so taxing to do both. But if a player can do it, I fully support it. A guy like Corn Elder, for example, he said he was going to do it once he got to Miami, and now he's listed on both the football and the basketball rosters for the Canes. So I'm one of his biggest supporters, and I hope he excels in both. It won't be easy, but, it is doable.
Thanks for the insight, Damon.
Thank you.
For more on this story, the brand new ESPN 300, or other top recruiting news, head to recruitingnation.com. For Damon Sales, Big 12 recruiting reporter, I'm Phil Murphy. Thanks for watching.